You aren't failing in your freelance career because of people or circumstances. You're holding yourself back. Welcome back to the Freelance Insider Show. I'm your host, Al Calder, and in today's episode, I'm going to show you the one mistake I made early on in my career that cost me years of growth. I'm going to introduce you to a simple mindset shift that can save you years of failure. I call it the creator success staircase, and at the top of that staircase sits your financial freedom. When I started thinking about freelancing back in 2012, I was where many of you are right now, sitting at the bottom of the creator success staircase. Getting to that first step of the staircase is one of the hardest things you'll ever do as a freelancer. There's sort of an invisible barrier at that bottom. Think of it like that doggy gate that your dog sits behind. When you really think about it, there isn't much of a barrier there, right? It's made out of plastic, a couple of little stoppers on either end, but your dog just can't figure out how to get past it. That's where you are now on the creator success staircase. There's a barrier blocking your way and you just can't quite figure out how to get past it. For the dog, the gate would open pretty easily if they knew how to get past that mechanism. You're facing the same sort of problem, but you can't get past it because you're looking at it the wrong way. You think that the lock on that gate is circumstance holding you back. Whether that's financial barriers, a lack of belief from those closest to you, some combination of both, or something else. The bottom line, it has nothing to do with the lock on the gate. You're simply looking at the problem wrong. Just like your dog staring at that gate, wondering how to get to the other side. I waited 2 more years before I finally broke it down and made that next step. In 2012, I was desperate. The bills were piling up. We were close to losing our house. You know what I did? Absolutely nothing. Because I believed there was nothing I could do to change the situation. It was just circumstance, a run of bad luck. It was the universe conspiring against me and my family. I briefly thought about making some extra money with freelance work, but when the family questioned me on it, said, how the heck was I going to make money from something like that? I believed them, I went with them, that was the end of that. And I went right back to struggling and barely keeping our financial head above water. I waited 2 more years before doing anything about it. Think about what can happen in your life in 2 years. A lot, right? I mean, there's a lot of things you can do in 2 years. There's a lot of things you can accomplish in 2 years. By the time I realized that no one was coming to save me, nobody was going to throw us a financial lifeline, our finances were on the brink of collapse. 2 years of doing nothing when I was in trouble and I had the talent to do something about it nearly cost us everything. By learning how to unlock the creator success staircase, you can make your change now and avoid the pitfalls and pain that I struggled with for years. Before you hit a financial wall, before I explain the simple mindset shift that can help you unlock the creator success staircase, I want to take you back to the early 2000s. Several years before the events of 2012, I had an opportunity at success that would have saved years of trial and error and would have bumped up my learning curve. My friend and I were running a moderately successful website design business. He handled the tech side, I did all the writing for clients. Because we were both strong in our designated areas, we started to land some steady clients. Things were going well. Instead of doubling down on our early success, I let life get in the way. I became complacent. I was in a comfortable place, no major financial problems. I just proposed to my wife. Life was good. So what happened next? Our business failed. And I'll be honest, it wasn't my friend's fault. It was all on me. I didn't take it seriously. I viewed it as just a side project. There's no way we were going to be able to quit our day jobs because of this, right? I just had too much going on. It wasn't the right time to commit to that kind of project. Life was too busy. Why waste time on a project that wasn't going to succeed anyway? Not only did our business fail, but I lost contact with a friend that had been one of my closest friends since high school. Complacency cost me years of growth and a lifelong friend. If I had followed the creator success framework in that moment, it could have saved me 10 years of trial and error. It could have bumped up my timeline. In fact, it would have bumped up my timeline. By making one simple mindset shift, I could have made that first step earlier and started my journey up the creator success staircase 10 years before I ever got there. 10 years, that's a lot of time. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for circumstances to change. The right time to launch or relaunch your freelance career is right now. Today, not tomorrow, not next week, right now. It doesn't matter if your friends or family believe in you. It really doesn't. You're being held back because you're too concerned with what others might think. In essence, you're suffering from imposter syndrome. Nobody around you believes that you can actually do it. At least that's what you tell yourself, so it becomes true. You don't believe in yourself either. There are so many people with far more experience than you. Why would you make it, right? Bull. If you're stuck on Upwork at 3 a.m. searching for a project that you're qualified, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's so much competition, 50 people have already put in a proposal for that project you want. Why would you get it? There are just too many obstacles in your way. Why even try? The reason you're seeing your current situation like that is because you're looking at it from the wrong mindset. You're like the dog at that safety gate at the bottom of the stairs. I can guarantee you that it's a lack of belief that's slowing you down, not a lack of talent. It's because of that lack of belief that you're even throwing yourself out there on a platform like Upwork in the first place. It seems easier. These marketplace systems are like a safety net. It's simple, right? Someone posts a job, you throw your hat in the ring with a proposal, and you hope for the best. You don't have to go looking for work, it's right there in front of you. That seems appealing until you think about the 50 other people that are competing against you for that one proposal. But what else can you do? You don't have any serious freelance experience, so where else can you go? You're thinking that way because you're still stuck at the bottom of the creator success staircase. You haven't even begun to climb yet. The key to unlock that gate? Stop letting others' lack of belief or understanding of what you're trying to achieve get in your way. The world isn't conspiring against you. Your complacency is. Commit today to working on your freelance career every day for the next year, and I can guarantee you'll be in a better place this time next year. I mean every day. Consistency is the key. Learn one new thing about your chosen niche every day. Perhaps today you learn how to apply SEO in headlines or how to use hooks for retention. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Continuous growth leads to long-term success, and it all starts with learning how to ignore the lack of belief that others may have in you, about their lack of belief in your goals. And don't let your difficult financial position today slow you down either. Ignore the noise, make progress every day, and you will succeed. It will happen. Start by working on leaving the platforms behind. Not today. Don't just jump ship. Instead of competing against 50 other freelancers for one proposal on Upwork, go over to LinkedIn. Find real contacts. Research companies in your niche, find contacts, and start reaching out to them. You might get 100 rejections in your first 100 tries, but who cares? It's all a learning experience. Each one of those failures brings you closer to success. That one client that changes everything. That's how you unlock the gate at the bottom of the creator success staircase. By choosing to keep going. Keep building no matter who believes in your success. No matter what obstacles are in your way. I get it, imposter syndrome is real. But it's also something that all freelancers and creators struggle with no matter where they are in their journey. You're not unique. Come across any Gary Vee video on TikTok and you'll notice he's telling you the same thing. The difference between successful people and those that fail to launch is that they keep going, no matter how much of an imposter they feel like. They don't let their wife's doubts get in their way. They don't let their friends tell them that they're wasting their time. They wake up every morning and work on their business consistently. That leads to success. It took me years to get to that mindset, but you can start today. Build that business with a friend. Send a cold email to a client. They might say no today, sure, but don't let that stop you. Keep going. Every pitch is a learning experience. You will get better with time. As you get better at pitching, you'll start landing more clients consistently. It all starts with learning how to ignore the noise and keep going. I'm Al Calder, this is the Freelance Insider Show, and I want to thank you for listening. Share this with a friend who you think needs to hear it. Your success and their success is closer than you think. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and we'll see you next time.